have a look where I am today. I'm in the studio of RPP 98.7 with...
ROULAKK, Aka ROULAKK from the KK Factor, and you're at RPP FM 98.7, 98.3, the voice of the peninsula, not RPP.
What's wrong with the way I said it?
Oh, it sounds like we need to do PP.
Say it again, how do you say it?
RPP FM.
RPP FM.
The voice of the peninsula.
The voice of the peninsula. I'm hilarious. I'm hilarious.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, it's a bit hot in here.
I'll just take it off, babe.
Oh, am I putting the headphones on?
Yes, and you'll speak into that mic, set that mic up, and then you would press the red button where the mic is. And I want to...
Why can't RPP? RPP 98.7 RPP, your Peninsula Radio. I still said it. I still suck.
No, you don't.
Oh, was that good?
It was perfect. Now I want to add to queue. Okay. Cycle happening. And Morena is very close. So it's okay, so we are Morena. It's not affecting you, no? Oh my gosh, okay. Let's start now. Oh. Morena, you look beautiful.
And so do you.
Thank you. Welcome to RPP FM. You're on the KK Factor, the Greek Eurobeat show.
Thank you for having me.
And I'm going to have you live on the KK Factor on TikTok. So I want everyone on TikTok to follow TikTok. I need to get 1,000 followers on TikTok. So when I go live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, it hits TikTok as well. Let's do it. Let's do it. Morena, welcome, and thank you so much for joining us down here at the beautiful peninsula, even though it's not a very sunny day. How do you like the peninsula?
It's gorgeous.
There's wineries here.
It's very far.
It's very far. There's wineries.
It's gorgeous. Thank you for having me. It's absolutely a pleasure to meet you in real life.
And likewise, you know, we do know Morena. For many who are wondering who Morena is, or I've seen that face. Well, basically, Morena was on Married at First Sight.
Apologies. Condolences.
And she married. She did say the word TONOI is forbidden today. So, but you know what, Morena? Yeah, exactly.
Good girl.
Exactly.
High five.
Now, Morena, we'll just touch briefly on Married at First Sight, because you're not here at the station to talk about Married at First Sight. But just for those who know, there's a few things that it has gone, but there are a few things that have come out of it in a positive way. So, as many know, it is a reality TV show, but a lot of people don't know about reality TV is what goes on behind the scenes and the editing. And unfortunately, you were part of the edit of one of the villains, or who knows how they wanted to portray you. But, and people do see that and they think, wow, if I saw her down the street, but that's not who you are. But it's reality TV. So when you actually signed up, I know that there are different clauses, and I know they say in the contracts that you may be portrayed in a negative way, etc., etc. But do they explain to you at what extent they may go?
No.
And then with the editing, or when you first realise that they're going to turn you into a villain, do you know, or is it?
No.
You don't know.
You have no clue of what they're doing to you.
Wow.
You find that out when you see it on TV and you go, holy crap, who's that?
Who's that?
Who's that?
And that would have an impact on your family as well.
Not in my situation, because
Open communication.
we are very tight. We know who we are. We can't be defeated. This is why production didn't win with destroying me. They really tried. I actually, I ruined filming.
Well, we kind of guessed that.
No.
Tell us.
I'm wanting you to ask me, how did I ruin filming?
How did you do it?
Did you see my honeymoon on air?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Hang on.
You
No, I didn't.
You'd
No,
be
I
the only
didn't.
one.
No, you're right. No, I didn't.
Because they didn't air my honeymoon. Now, why don't you ask me what, Morena? Did you not have a honeymoon?
Can I just stop you for 1 second? Let's just pause on this little topic. Your name. So when I had a chat to you a couple of times at home, and my partner was there, and I was saying Morena, and he's going in the background. It's Morena. Morena. It's a beautiful Italian name.
You say it beautifully. Thank you, sweetheart.
Okay, let's go back to why didn't they air your honeymoon?
Because Morena didn't do what they wanted me to do.
Oh, so you didn't do...
Should I just tell you what it is that I didn't do? Because this will explain to you.
Did you not do the
viewers? This will explain to the viewers why I was angry.
Morena, did you do the deed?
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
I'm going to stop now.
I'm going to get to that. You didn't see me do the deed because it didn't happen. Because believe me, if it did happen, they would have shown it. But that's not what it was about. So day one of my honeymoon, day one, we walked in, we went to Pullman's, a resort in Sydney. We got one of the best weddings in MAF's history. They spent a lot of money on our wedding, but we kind of didn't get a good honeymoon, but that's okay. It was still a wonderful time away in a resort. And as soon as we rocked up, the first thing we did was light a fireplace. And they showed that because it was freezing. It was like, oh, anyway, lit the fireplace. As soon as we lit the fireplace, guys, can you go and get ready? You guys are going on your first date. And I thought, wonderful. Went to get ready. We get to the restaurant. It was at the restaurant there at Pullman's. It was all closed off. They had an abundance of people in the perimeter of the restaurant, silence, watching.
Wow.
And me and
the Pelican. Okay, we'll call him the Pelican. Okay.
Well, he's a fisherman.
All right, the Pelican. Okay.
Him and the Pelican. The Pelican and I sat at a table, and he said, cameras were on. All cameras are on, so just want to be clear. He goes, I've got to tell you something, and they told me I've got to tell you now.
Oh, wow.
And I said to him straight away, whatever you've done, because I thought, okay, here we go, this is going to be my bombshell. And I said, whatever you've done, it's in your past. Thank you for sharing, but I'll tell you in advance, it's okay. He goes, great. So he poured me a wine, poured himself a wine, and he goes, I'm married. And I literally just froze.
Hang on, but married as in he's separated, divorced, or?
I'm married.
Oh gosh.
So I paused. And after pausing, I grabbed my wine, I drank, and I literally let the wine sit in my throat. I didn't even swallow. And he said, are you going to say something? I swallowed and I said, you mean you're separated? You mean you're not actually married? He goes, no, I'm married. I love my wife. I want my wife. I grabbed my wine and I drank again. And I legit just sat there. I expected everything thrown at me. I expected everything thrown at me, but not that.
You know what, there should be a duty of care in the contract. I mean, why would you put on live TV, on a reality show, a married man, when you're going on the show hoping you're going to find love? Why would you do that?
I'll tell you why. I've got the answer to that. But I have to tell you this next bit. Producer came in. God bless her. She goes, Morena, cut it out. I I looked at her and I said, sorry? She said, can you just reset now? We want to continue now with the honesty box.
Oh, jeez.
And I said, do you need your medication? She goes, what? I said to her, do you need your medication? She goes, what? She goes, I don't take medication. Well, I think you need to take something. Did you just hear what he just said? She goes, yes, it doesn't matter what he said. We're not airing it. We're not showing it. Oh. They said it from day one. Do not go on about him being married because we're not going to air it. So his thoughts, his processes was, let's get my wife in the show. It's going to make a good show. Morena, you're a great chick. You're going to go along with it. No, I'm not.
Gosh.
No, I'm not. I feel stupid that I actually went on a show. I actually thought that I had a chance, a real chance.
Of finding love.
Of the opportunity to find someone.
Someone sincere. Okay.
Now, the reason why they gave me a married man is because that was one of my non-negotiables.
Which we've heard that they've done that a number of times.
On my interview process, I had 3 things. I didn't want a smoker. I'm sorry for everyone that smokes. I'm not judging
sorry to
you.
all the Greeks that like smoking.
No, I'm not judging you. I don't want one. That's a trigger for me. I don't want anyone who's had an affair. Again, no judgment. I don't want that for me. And I don't date married men. Wow. When I mentioned that, bless her, Alessandra, she goes, Morena, aren't you flattered that the married men come up to you? No, I'm not.
And that's not how they portray her on TV.
I actually would really like, if it's not too much to ask for, I would really like to be somebody's number one. And when you're with someone behind closed doors, you're not their number one. I understand why affairs happen. I really do. And I'm not judging them. I'm really not. But I want to be somebody's everything.
Everything. Well, you deserve that. We all deserve that. Especially
not everybody wants that done.
I understand. But
so I respect that.
But when you're, as a female, and we're basically the same age, and you've raised children, you've been there, done that, you're looking for a companion, but you want to be their number one. Especially if you've worked hard, you've achieved everything, you don't need a man for anything but love and companionship.
Yeah. And
you went on there for the right reasons. Unfortunately, this has happened to you. I still think that there's got to be a duty of care, but obviously that's out the window.
No, there isn't.
I can see how it still hurts you. So let's fast forward.
It doesn't hurt me. It baffles me that you would do that to someone who's 57. She's gone through 3 decades of abuse. Why the hell would you set someone up like that? Why?
Now, on top of all that, though, Morena, when you've left the show, or the show finishes for the season, now you're out in the public and people are now going to view it. What happens to you as Morena in your own community or amongst your own friends and out there? Do people then turn around and say, oh, there she is, that's her? How did you get bullied? What did you experience after the show?
That has not happened once. I have had an abundance of love. An abundance, because people know me, people know who I am, and the intelligent ones, so I'm going to forgive the ignorant ones. I feel so sorry for you. But remember, I was ignorant once, and I was stupid enough to go on the show. So this is why I forgive you people who actually think that that's who I was. Why don't you make your own minds up and go, hang on, why is she angry and he hasn't spoken? Yeah. It's because they didn't show what he said.
That's right.
They just showed my reaction. And it's like, they would say to me, can you throw something at him tomorrow? Because, no, I won't. But the things that I was angry about was legit. He would say, you repulse me. Look at you.
Oh, wow.
You're 57. He goes, I would never date anyone as old as you.
See, that's emotional abuse as far as I'm concerned.
So,
it's
how do you expect to react to that? Was real. The fact that a producer would tell me throw something at him, no, that just whatever. That didn't make me angry. I just thought, you wish. No thanks. That's not what I do. But I am going to stand up for myself.
How did you handle the trolls online?
I'm still handling them. Them, there's an abundance. Online, they're all cowards. They are cowards.
Has it affected you, Morena?
No.
Psychologically,
No.
the bullying online,
No.
the negativity?
It's actually fueled me.
Okay.
It's fueled me that I've not only got a job with an anti-bullying association.
Can we mention that?
So,
Because you've become an ambassador. Do we mention this now, or would you just leave it a little bit?
look, there's too much to mention. You know, I'm going to be starting up a business where I'm volunteering, and that's all because of the bullying. You don't get to destroy good people. You just don't. And lucky, I know my worth. And this is what I say to people who get bullied. As long as you know your worth and who you are, no one can break you. The only person that can break you is you and, I guess, God. No one else.
I'm glad you've got that attitude.
100%.
Well, that's probably a really good positive thing that's come out of the show. You've experienced firsthand emotional abuse, things like that go on air. You have lived through a very rough 30 years.
Yeah.
You would make the best ambassador.
Thank you.
Should I say the organisation that offered you?
Can.
So well done to Bully Zero.
Thank you.
Choosing someone like you because you've lived through certain abuse. We're not all going to live through what everybody lives through, but we still need an understanding. For an ambassador, for such an organisation, has to have an understanding of bullying, what triggers, what doesn't trigger, third parties' involvement, and you've lived it.
Yeah.
You're an amazing woman.
They are going to create a program that I'm going to be delivering.
And you deserve it, and
Are
they deserve to have you.
kidding me?
Well
It's
done.
like, thank you, universe. Now, I went in on that show and I asked God what I wanted. God's given me what I need.
That's exactly right. And
So-
I'm glad that you look at it that way. That's another lesson that we need to learn.
Yeah.
Because sometimes a negative is thrown at us and it's like, why? But we don't think that, hang on, there's a reason why, and it's going to be a positive. There will be a positive outcome.
100%.
We've just got to wait, and it'll fall in our laps and it'll be like, oh, wow. And now you say thank you to the universe. But then 57 years old, you lead an amazing life at your age. If we put aside the experience of maths, of who Morena is, you've got 2 teenagers?
2 amazing adult human beings, Stefan and Olivia.
Okay, Stefan and Olivia, God bless them. You work as a DJ, and you know what? It is amazing because sometimes people see me on radio and I'm just 57, like, yeah, and your point being, I can talk about a lot of things because at 57, we hope that we've lived different lives and we've learned a lot along the way that we're able to speak online if the opportunity comes about. When I watch through your social platforms on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, and Morena at these parties, and you're DJing, the positive vibe. I mean, music is music, okay? And every DJ is going to play pumped up music, whatever the people want. But it's not just that. You're actually, you dress the part. You're actually engaging. You're hands-on. You're not just hands-on on your deck. And it's a really positive vibe. And sometimes I'm looking at thinking, am I supposed to be looking at the birthday person or the person celebrating or the actual crowd dancing? But my eyes go on you and it's like, go Morena, you know? It is amazing because not everyone can do that. Pretty much like me on radio, I play this music and my mum the other day said to my dad, look at your daughter when they watch the playback videos. And I'm like, she's dancing in the studio. She's not actually working. She's actually entertaining herself. It's because I love what I do. I don't look at it as a job. And I love doing it. I love doing it. Yeah.
You're not trying to mimic somebody
No,
else.
that's me.
And this is what I say, no matter what career you have, no matter what you do, when you're you, it's from the soul.
Yes.
It's not a job. You're off earth. When I play music, I'm off earth. I really
You live
am.
the moment. You're in the vibe, as I call it. I'm in the vibe, in a moment.
So be good at what you do and be you. Don't.
Which you definitely 100% are.
Yeah.
So you do that. You're also a gym instructor.
I am.
Tell us a little bit about that. How do you fit it in? I want to know that as well.
Well, God gave you and I the same 24 hours, did he not?
He did.
So it's up to you what you want to do in those 24 hours.
So how does a 57-year-old, I know because I live it, you know because you live it, but not everyone lives it. And I want people to take away from this interview, not the Morena from Mavs. Yes, I want them to understand what reality TV is. So
That's a character.
Yeah, it's a character. And we don't want the bullying online to continue from those that understand by listening to us.
Yeah.
But for women that are in their 50s or in their 60s, your children are grown up. They're either teenagers or grown-ups.
How do they get out of that funk?
Well, my kids, I've got 3, they're grown-ups, and I've got 6 grandchildren. So, you know, what do I do? Well, I work full-time. I do a job that I love doing full-time. I do the radio because I love the radio. I do a lot of things because I love doing those things.
Yeah.
And then you've got other women in our age bracket that don't know or have never been encouraged to pursue a passion. How do we help these women get out of the house and do what they love?
Stop playing the victim. Stop playing the victim. Like, we are all going to die. We are all going to the same place. We are all in a line, one by one. We're all in a line. Do what you want to do. Be a good person. Be a kind person. Do something for a stranger. Not doing something for your mother and father doesn't mean you're a good person. Do something for a stranger where you want nothing back in return, and live the life that you want to live. So when you're in that mindset, you'll conquer the world. Wow. There's no such thing as that. I've been told, stop DJing, you're fat, you're ugly, you're old, you can't DJ, oh my God, she's faking it. I get all this stuff. And I just think, you're so funny.
Or is it a reflection of themselves portrayed to you?
Correct. So I don't hate these people. I actually say to them, I hope you have a better day tomorrow.
That's a really good comeback line.
And you can do this too. I'm not saying you have to DJ.
Just saying do something.
I started DJing almost now 5 years ago because I needed to make money. I didn't know how to pay my bills.
Wow.
I had my son and my daughter live with me. I didn't know how I was going to pay for my gas bill.
And then how did you start off DJing?
Because one beautiful woman, it only takes one person.
Yes.
It takes one person to plant the seed. I was out one night and she said, you'd make a great DJ. We need older DJs. We need mature DJs. You're so fun. You're full of life. You know, that was on a Friday night. The following Monday, I went to my gym class. And I thought,
but you're DJing there.
Well, that's what I said.
You're DJing.
I went to my class and I thought, I'm already DJing.
That's right.
And then I thought, hang on, what's the difference?
I need a deck.
No, not at all, because I've got one at the gym.
Oh, okay.
The difference was the gym is runners and water. DJing is alcohol and high heels. Let's do it. Anyway, I went out like that. 2 seconds. I spent $20,000
on equipment.
$20,000. And the guy said to me, how long have you been DJing? I haven't. He goes,
but I only want the best equipment available.
Well, of course. Because I knew in my mind, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make money. I am going to DJ. He goes, I can't sell this to you. I said, what?
Oh, no.
He goes, no, sorry, I can't sell this to you. It's wrong. So what will you sell to me? Oh, the equipment over there. No. If I'm going to do this, I want the best.
Properly. Well done, Morena.
He's now one of my best friends.
Well done.
He's just gorgeous. He helps me with all my audio needs.
Wow.
Boom. I'm booked every weekend.
Do you know what? The other day I went to a business. I had to buy some equipment, audio equipment, and they don't come cheap. And I'm the same as you. I only need the best. And I took my dad with me. And while I was waiting and talking to the guy there and saying what I needed and what it was for, because the initial piece that I wanted they no longer make, so I knew that the next one that they make needs to be able to do what the first one did. Yeah. And I remember watching my dad to see what my dad was doing, and he was walking around and there was all these little decks, big decks, double decks, And I could see the pricing and I'm thinking, geez, my dad's walking around having a look at these and probably thinking, oh my God. They're not cheap, but the better, it gives you then the ability to do so much more.
Well, I wanted to do corporate. So to do corporate, you've got to have good equipment.
That's right.
So to do a wedding of 1,000 people, you can't have that equipment over there. You've got to have the equipment from there. Do you know? There's a grading, there's...
And you know, some people might say, but I don't have the money, I could... But, okay, there's an outlay. But I see...
Find a way.
I see how many gigs you do. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, she's raking it in. Doing something that she absolutely loves. Now, I need to touch on track, okay? Because the Greek community knows track. Because track is where Kinesi Live is every Friday, Saturday night, and when we have big concerts. And then there's Nicoletta at the ticket box. Because I went there not long ago for a show, and I said, Nicoletta, I go, Morena's coming here in a couple of weeks. There's a DJ night happening, and I'm going to rock up, but can you let the staff here know, or security, whoever's running it, that I'm only coming in for an hour because you know I can't stay up late, and I want to see Morena. And she goes, yeah, no worries, but unfortunately I couldn't make it. And then we talked about it, and I loved how you turned around and said that these male top DJs called you to join them on the stage, and I saw the video, the audios, and I'm like, Morena, you rocked it.
It's amazing, you know. In the DJ world, you have to earn your stripes, okay? I guess in any industry, I am privileged, I'm honoured, I'm beyond grateful to be DJing for 5 years, and I feel like the rose amongst these phenomenal DJs, and they welcomed me open arms. Any negative feedback that they got, they suffocated them. They're like, you're not coming. And they're like, what? You're going to choose her? Yeah, we choose her. How dare you? How dare you say? People were saying to the organisers, she can't DJ. What do you got her for? And then they go, oh, where did you see her? Oh no, we haven't. Wow. So where do you get off saying that? Where do you get off? Somebody said today on my video on TikTok, it's a video where I'm emceeing. She can't MC. When did you come to my emceeing that I can't MC? That's just like, wow.
What a put down.
No, it's like, do you really want to be me that much?
Yeah, that's why I was going with it.
So what these bullies are doing, I thank them because they're making my algorithm go up on TikTok. And they're fueling me. They're fueling me that I'm going to get better at what I do. I don't have anything to prove to anybody.
Just be yourself and have fun like that.
But wow. And these people, one by one, can come and apologise, and I will accept their apology.
Wow.
Especially the men who are married, they've got daughters. Are you kidding me?
Their daughters may want to take a career in DJing as well.
Uneducated, backwards
human beings.
That's a good word. Because no, they're not human beings. They're empty vessels. And they need a bit of love in their life. I'd love to be that person to send some love their way. Because the more love we send people, hopefully we'll clean up the world.
Yes. Morena, I want people to know that, because now people will be watching this and listening in and thinking, wow, what a perfect life. You know, she's got everything happening for her. But there is reality. One of your children has got a disability. So not only have you experienced what you've experienced, but as a mum, it hasn't been an easy road. But the beautiful thing about you is you're so positive. And I can only imagine, I would love one day to have the opportunity to meet your child, of your children, but especially the one with the disability, because that child would be so happy because of the way you are. Has it been difficult? How, as a mother, have you achieved what you have achieved?
Stefan and Olivia, both of them, but let's just touch on Stefan. He is crazy about me. So for anyone online that says I'm not a good mother, he actually puts them in there. You know, and I said, Stefan, don't answer, honey. He is phenomenal. I thank the universe and the stars and God every day for having such a gift. The reason why we are so unique and why we're so good is because I don't treat him any different to you and I. You break the rules, there's consequences. I tell Stefan almost weekly, you know we've all got disabilities. And he says, Mum, what's your disability?
And your answer?
My answer, mine's not on paper, son.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm still trying to
Work it out.
So what I'm saying is it's not a big deal. So you're a little bit slow. So that one has got a speech. So that one has got some, so what? That's not my focus. You know what my focus is? Be a good human being. Be kind.
Wow.
Don't abuse people. Don't do what you don't want done to you. Don't steal. You know, all the fundamental things which helps our children blossom. Never lie to your kids. Do you think I've lied to him? Hell no.
How did they live through the separation of when you were married to their father and then it fell apart and you've got the children? How did you help them get through that?
Okay, I've said to them, because I really believe everyone deserves and everyone needs a mother and a father. But you can't, you can bring a donkey to water, but you can't make a donkey drink. I've said to them about their father, love your father, hate his behaviours. And it's really tough because now that we're apart, I shine on my own and so does he. He's still making the same mistakes. The same mistakes. And I still say to my kids, I'm so sorry, that's the donor I chose. That's what I call him, the sperm donor. Because to be a father,
That's a very strong word.
that's a very strong word.
It is.
And to be a mother.
That's exactly right.
So don't just call yourself a mother or a father when you're not there for your children. It doesn't matter what age they are. And my son's got a disability. And the fact that you're not there for him, you're scum. You're under the dirt. You know the worms? What goes below the worms? That goes below the dirt. How can you be mean? How can you neglect the needs of someone like Stefan? I will never understand. Doesn't matter about me and you. I'm fine. You can call me wherever you want. Be there for your son and your daughter.
And your daughter.
Every daughter needs a male figure.
That's right, to look up to.
Yeah.
And to give her guidance as well, especially when they're teenagers becoming women. They will seek out a male role model to talk about potential relationships and everything else and have that understanding.
So what, darling, mistakes happen. Human beings make human beings make mistakes. But you're 58. Your life is broken. You've lost a family. When are you going to learn?
Yeah.
So this is why I say to divorced people, if you haven't learned from your mistakes, don't start with a new relationship, or don't try going somewhere else. Learn, because we're both at fault.
Okay.
I'm part of the breakdown. Yeah.
I know, but the sad truth is, something happens between the couples,
Correct.
the parents, but unfortunately the children keep getting punished unnecessarily, which is not right. That's you guys as adults, but not the children should still be happy.
Yeah. So luckily I overcompensate. I really do. You know, when I had my settlement, I didn't want the money. I didn't want the money.
Just children.
The money felt dirty.
Okay.
But the law, no, Morena, this is your half. Okay. So what does Morena do with it all? She spends every cent. Because Morena wants to start again on her own. So I built my son a 2-bedroom, self-contained apartment in my backyard.
Wow.
So he can have independent living.
How old is Stefan?
33.
33.
So am I proud of myself?
Oh, absolutely, you should be. Absolutely.
Beyond. When I did it, because I'm a Virgo, and I'm the type...
Which is perfectionist. My best friend is a Virgo. I know exactly where you're coming from now.
I'm hard on myself too. I've got a good heart and I'm hard on myself, and I am a perfectionist. But when I got this thing, okay, I'm taking the money, I didn't think for 1 minute that I'm on my own and I've got nowhere to go if something happens to me. There's no parents, there's no siblings, there's nothing. I took the money, I spent every cent. And when I looked at my bank account, I went, what have I done? On the love of my son, that's when the penny dropped. I've got this apartment in my backyard. It's phenomenal, which I've got all services in place for him through NDIS.
Yeah.
He's just flying. And I've gone, what have I done? Crazy.
But you did it though.
Crazy.
That's probably the best thing that you did. Morena, this is a story for women who go through different hardship.
Crazy.
Heartache.
I want to knock myself in the head. I should have at least kept $50,000 for myself.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You're doing DJing now.
No,
now you've made it tenfold.
No. So you see now how the universe, that's what I'm getting to now. I've now said, okay, I wanted to start again on my own. Well, I have. And damned if I'm going to let any ignorant bully over a keyboard tell me that I can't entertain. You've got rocks in your head.
Wow.
Because I'm getting paid damn good money.
You do.
To dress up.
And boy, do you dress up.
Do my hair, get my makeup done, dance with random people every single weekend.
You're fully booked
and
out.
Create your evening. So I see where the jealousy is coming from.
Yeah. And how often do you do the classes, the gym classes?
4 classes a day.
4 classes a day?
Yeah.
Wow.
2 in the morning, 2 at night. In between that, I do some support work. And then on the weekends, I DJ.
And now we're going to fit in your role as the ambassador for Bully Zero.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's going to be slotted in. There's a bit of work to do to get that going, but that's coming.
And you're going to make it happen.
And you find a way to do things that are important.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're so inspiring. And
Thank you.
hope the women
Thank you.
and the men who are listening in can take a lot of positive from you. It's an important story that I wanted to cover.
Thank you.
Because there are things to be learned. Even I can learn listening to you. But the more important thing is what you said, be a good person. Do what you love. You need to be happy, especially when it's at our age. Because we're going to age quickly if we're not happy within ourselves. And people can't make us happy. We need to do what makes us happy.
Yeah.
To then bring around us happy people and positive people.
So that's why I'm going backwards, mentality-wise, fitness-wise, energy-wise. I'm still getting older, but my life is so full of love.
That is so good to hear.
How can I not be happy? How can I not glow? How can I not? Of course I feel like putting on that pretty top on today. And of course I feel like putting on some lipstick. I wasn't that person when I was in my marriage. I was Sadie, the cleaning lady.
Yeah.
I'd go to a wedding with no makeup. My hair tied back.
Isn't it amazing how far you've come, how far a lot of women have come?
It took courage.
But we're talking about you're
courage.
young when you get married.
Yeah, I was 21.
And then we're living our life in our 50s.
At 21, from 21 to 49, because at 50 I'd left him, I wasn't allowed to colour my hair.
Wow.
I wasn't allowed to get my nails done. I wanted to go to the gym. He said to me, you go and get a job at the gym if you want to go to the gym.
Wow.
And Morena thought, no, I'm going to go and do the course. So thank you.
Wow.
And what that fitness has done, it's given me a reward with health.
That's right.
So when you do something for yourself, consistency is the key word. Don't give up. Is it hard? Yes. Do I cry? Yeah.
Yes, most of the time.
Have I got emotions? Hang on a minute. I think I've got a heart. I've got veins. I've got blood. I think it's all connected. So you're going to see me. I will always stick up for myself because I believe we all should. Even introverts do that. Now, when you're an extrovert and you've got the courage to stand up for yourself, you're seen as, yeah, sorry, you're too much. Am I? I'm too much for you.
That's right.
But I'm not too much for the right person.
For the right person.
For the right people.
And the right people. Morena, do you see yourself falling in love eventually sometime soon?
I'm really open. But I tell you what, he's really going to have to blow me away. My life is it's magnificent. You're going to really have to enhance it. And I have to do the same thing to him.
That's right.
Otherwise, at this stage in life, why have a blended relationship? It's called blended with, kids. Why do that with anybody unless it's going to be perfect? Now, people say to me, there's no such thing as perfect. Sorry, there's perfect for me.
Yes.
And what's perfect for me is not perfect for you.
That's right. My partner always says one thing, knowing who I am, he says to people, I will never clip her wings. And you know what? He says it, but he lives it.
That's
he actually lives it.
I'm flying.
he does. I say, I'm going to go down the station. Go. I'm going to go and do this today. Go.
Yeah.
And it's like, come along.
Someone who believes in every crazy idea you've got. Not that they say that every idea you got, you can't. All my life, you can't. You're a woman, you can't. You're too young, you can't. Now, you're too old. Mother.
We can.
Did you understand mother?
We
That's
can. Yeah, I did say no swearing on the radio.
No.
Right?
That's not swearing.
No.
Mother is like, yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah. I promise.
Morena, thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Are we ending?
Oh, we don't have to if you don't want to.
No, keep going.
What would you like to cover? I'm not editing because I do not believe in editing. We're not covering. Well, I'm not editing any of this.
No, and you see, I've got no notes.
No, I don't have notes.
Some people, and I'm going to say majority of people, have got dreams. I'm going to change it. I think everyone's got dreams. Everybody. It's a real pity that the majority of people die with those dreams.
And don't achieve them. Yes.
I'm going to share with you my dream, and we're going to end off with this topic because this is huge. And I want to share this because I'm really hoping somebody out there can hear this dream. I've already done my proposal. So when you've got a dream starts off in your mind.
That's right.
And they're called thoughts. Thought process, whatever you want to call it. Then from your mind, you should put it on paper.
So you never forget.
Well, it depends what it's. Some things you don't forget, but I just say put it on paper. And then once it's on paper, you do two things with that. You either fold it up, put it away, because you don't want any. Before you've got the courage to tell anyone, you've got it here and you've got it on this piece of paper. Then you've got to have the courage to tell people. And that's when it gets interesting, because that's when people come in.
Either they're going to say no and throw negativity.
That's usually what you get.
Yeah. Or you're going to have a friend that says, do it.
Some ideas are so crazy that there never is a person to say do it. Well, I haven't experienced that yet.
Great.
But I'm not going down without a fight. I DJ. I volunteer on a Wednesday at nursing homes. Now, people online have made fun of me. They've gone, here she goes. She's gone to the geriatrics. So nasty. Oh, she's gone to DJ to the people that don't even know what date is.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm like,
that's horrible.
I'm
Instead
like,
of saying, well done, this is what they need.
no. So, and what I found with music, even when you've got dementia, it brings you some, it's got to be the right music. Music that's for them. So whether it's Greek, whether it's Italian, whether it's Turkish, it doesn't matter. Now, when I do Greek, I don't know Greek. I look at them, I think, no, they're still singing, don't touch the song.
Yeah, good on you.
And then there's a part where there's just a verse. Now, mix now, right? And then I that's how I mix. I don't know Greek. But what it does to people is people that haven't walked, get up. People that haven't talked, start singing. They remember the words. I'm touched. So I want to do this on a big scale. How am I going to do that? So thanks to all the bullies, I want to thank each and every
one of you.
One of you. This wouldn't have entered if you didn't try to, break me. I'm looking for someone to sponsor me, and I'm going to get it. I've got 2 companies at the moment looking at my proposal. It's like,
Good on you, Morena.
all right. Anyway, no, I haven't told you what I'm doing yet.
Doesn't matter. This is exciting, just the lead up.
Did you so excited? I just
Yeah.
got there. My vision is I'm going to get this van. I need a Mercedes Sprinter because they're the only ones on tour that I can stand up in.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a big cutout at the front where I'm going to be the DJ. It's all going to be decked out with I've got the equipment.
All the equipment,
I just need the van. I want to drive into so many nursing homes in one day. I've got no setup and no pack down. That's where the time is spent.
Well, that's right, because it's just ordinary. You rock up, park.
I want to go, so
go.
I'll organise different facilities, different things. There's gardens, there's pergolas, there's driveways. I rock up, I'll DJ for an hour and a half, whatever we've planned, and then I want to go. I want to go to end of life. Do you know what that means? I want a phone call from you one day to say, Morena, I've got a friend's grandma, I've got a friend's dad, I've got a friend's mum, doesn't have long. Can you come in my driveway and can you play some of the old Greek songs?
Oh, wow. That would be so beautiful.
I'm not done. I want to go to the children's hospital. I want to organise with them where I can get on the lawn. These kids, they're allowed out.
Yeah, they are.
Supervised. Have them out on the lawn. Let's give them, there's kids with cancer that are not going to be here at the end of the year. How about you let them in my van and let them DJ?
That's right.
So there's that. There's a friend of mine who's building over 20 shared housing for abused women and children in Envelope. I want to go there. They've got nothing. So how am I going to achieve that? I can't afford the van. I can't. I just can't. But then when I get the van, I have to be able to keep running it. Insurance.
Yeah, that's right.
And fuel. That's going to happen. See, I get very emotional because you've got to just give back to the world and not want anything in return.
Well, you know what, Morena, this interview, that part, I'm going to make sure I send it out to some relevant people. And I will
You didn't know that about me, did you?
No, I didn't. And I'm going to personally do as much as I can to help you achieve that. Because I think that's an amazing concept and it's giving a lot back. And I know a lot of organisations, once you have that equipment, I know they'll be all for it.
And on my van, I want the sponsor's name, not mine. I've got the vision. I've got the vision. I've got the concept. If anyone copies my concept, that'll melt my heart because I can only do so much.
That's right.
So get out there and do more. Life isn't always about money. We need money.
We do.
You know, we're working.
We do need money.
Right? But I want to do good. And in return, what's in it for me? My soul. Nothing beats when your soul is content because you're doing good. So
wow.
we'll leave it with that.
Yeah. That was
I'm
beautiful.
sorry, we're emotional.
No, I like it because you're you're
Yeah.
raw, and that's what I want people to see, not that Morena that was portrayed on TV, the real person. And that's what my show is all about. It's always about the real person, the person behind a character. That's my style of interviews. So I want to once again thank you for giving me the opportunity. You've given me more than I actually even thought I was going to get. I knew you were an open book, but I didn't know everything that was going to come out. And thank you so much for being so vulnerable and strong enough to share everything that you shared today.
Look, one thing about any reality TV show, I didn't know this. They were scripting my character in my interview process. Because all the things I told them, that is exactly the character they formed.
I get it.
You know,
I get it.
complete. So like the 3 deal breakers. So just know for anyone out there that wants to go on, yes, you can die saying yes, you went on. Big deal.
They have to be very resilient.
Big deal. Most people now would have been in a corner in a fetal position, rocking back and forth if they copped what I copped. And I was only on there for 4 weeks. I tried leaving at 2 weeks.
Yes, I remember that when they said that you actually said that they forced you to stay.
Yes. No,
That's right.
No, they didn't force, they threatened. But that's okay, that's on them. May God look after them. But on the 4th week, I only got to leave and I got to make that exit because I said to them, I'm going to call the police. Today, this ends. Today, we're done. I was like, I did not want to be, I'm not around nasty people. I'm not around mafia style. I'm not around bullies. No, I'm not. So because I said, and I should have, in hindsight, to anyone that wants to go on, when it's too much, call 000. And when the cops are in, they're in trouble.
And on that note, thank you so much. Before you go, where do people follow you on social media?
DJ Morena Official is my DJ account. And then you can find my beautiful family and I and any collaborations that I'm doing on MORENA Far1.
Morena Far, F-A-R?
Yeah.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Well, there is only one Morena.
So what I'm trying to do is
separate the two.
So now our interview, I really want to put it permanently on my Morena Far1. I want to separate the two because my DJing, it's about my DJing.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank you,
so
madam.
much. Thank you.
Bless you.
Bless you too.
Stay kind.
Like you. Thank you, Morena.